I don't trust a black man who ain't got a mustache. I don't. If you're a black man, you ain't got no mustache, don't say nothing to me. You creepy or something weird. For real, man, you gotta have a mustache. Like white guys, y'all cool when y'all cut y'all mustaches off. But black dudes, they don't look right. There's something wrong, you know? As soon as he came into the room, I was like, what the f*** is your stash at?
Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakak Kodash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, whom this world ignorantly calls God, the Holy One of Israel. In the name of his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, whom this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. In the name of the Holy Spirit. And double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, those men that are doing his work in sincerity and in truth across the four corners of the earth. And much love to the innumerable multitude. To you all, I say shalom and greetings. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. So, Lockie, if I seem like I'm breathing a lot more than normal, Jake kind of stuffy over here, trying to get these herbs up in me, man. You know, Esau spraying shit. Our skies be chocked with chemtrails and stuff down here. I've been trying to get myself together, so forgive me if I sound a little stuffy and breathing a little abnormally. But I think I'm gonna put up this clip. What is that dude's name? It's I just thought about it. His name is like Dion. Let me see. I might have to put that clip up first, y'all. Dion Cole, that's his name. I might have to put that clip up, Lord willing. You know, but I want to do this lesson through the spirit. So what you're gonna see is you're gonna see photos scrolling. I just did a video of it actually because it would have been a lot of work taking all these pictures and editing them to get them get everything appropriate how I wanted it. So I might just keep looping this. But what you're seeing is an onslaught of men, celebrities, famed men in this land who have bald heads, and most of them have shaved beards. They might either one or the other or both, you know, and by men, I mean so-called black men, it's Jake period, because some of these are Judites, some of these are Reubenites, Gadites, you know, all the tribes really, you know, but it's predominantly on the so-called black man that they try to push the bald head agenda. And so before I say this, I want to give a disclaimer. You know, obviously I'm not talking about any of my brothers who in the truth, because I know none of y'all heads are bald. All right. Y'all have even like just a quick story. We have a brother with low hair in the camp, you know. And I remember one of my exes tried to say one time, she was like, yeah, what about the guy with the bald head? And I like quickly snapped on her. I was like, his head isn't bald. You know what I'm saying? Because that's been normalized in America. Just because a brother's hair is low, you automatically say he's bald. And I get it. You know, it might not be to the standard of having normal hair, you know, but the brothers who got low hair, those brothers are not bald. Okay, now I know, and the Lord gonna bless all you brothers who do have low hair not by choice, right? But see the difference between men of the Lord and these guys are doing this by choice, man. This is how Esau is operating. You know, a lot of these dudes are sodomites. A lot of these dudes have lost their way. They'll do anything for money. All right, don't think it's always like them choosing to look the way they want and have bald heads and shaved faces. Don't think that's always them just like, oh, I want to have this look. Nah, sometimes Esau will force it on them. Sometimes they'll have an image consultant to say, hey, shave your beard because it makes you look more raggedy or rugged. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to obtain a certain look. But just after thinking about this, and really this is like milk, you know, but at the end of the day, it's still important to see how big this is. You know, those pictures that's not even everybody that I put on there, right? But that's the thing that I got goes for about 2.5 minutes. Okay, the video that I have going, it's about 2.5 minutes of pictures of men that are just famed with bald heads and shaved face. And see, they might think it's not a big deal, but we're starting here with Great Millstone. We're through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. We're showing the world and our nation, first and foremost, what masculinity and men of God look like. Okay, so first, let me get a scripture while I go over these. I guess I can start with this one. This is Leviticus 19 and 27. It says, "Ye shall not round the corners of your heads." Actually, let me start up. Let me start Leviticus 19 and 26. It says, "Ye shall not eat anything with blood." So, all of you guys out there that's famed and you eating raw and rare steaks, and you going off, man, right? But it says, "Neither shall ye use enchantment nor observe times." And see, a lot of these people that have these bald heads, and literally bald heads, smooth bald heads, right? These dudes, they involved in enchantments, they involved in witchcraft, all kinds of stuff. And Esau even pushed out the bald head agenda. You'll find a lot of Edomites with bald heads too. It's because it's for two reasons. One, Edomites, they can't retain natural elements like we can, right? So their bodies lose things a lot sooner. So they'll go bald a lot quicker. They're men and they're women, right? But also Esau was born a hairy man. So he likes to shave all the hair off his body to get away from his God-given way is to be hairy and brutish, but a man having a beard is an honorable thing, okay? And you actually going off by shaving it. All right, but this is Leviticus 19 and 27. "Ye shall not round the corners of your heads," which means to get a lineup. That word round, right, goes into striking off flesh. Okay, when you get a lineup and they spray that alcohol on there, it burns your flesh. It's because you're striking off flesh. You're not supposed. That's the way of the heathen. That's why the Lord tells us not to do it. Okay, and that goes for your mustache. That somebody asked me before. A brother said, "Are we able to line up our eyebrows?" And I guess that's a technicality, but now I think you can certain hairs you can pluck off of you, or you can use scissors. But if you just shaving hair off bald with some liners, you going off. I said, if that's the case, it says round the corners of your head. If that's the case, your mustache isn't like on the outer extremity of your head, but we can't line up our mustaches either. Okay, so you shall not round the corners of your head. You can't get lineups out here. You can get scissors and cut off certain parts of hair to make it look more presentable. It says, "Neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard." And that word mar means to destroy, which means you can't shave it off. So why you think think about the commercials that they have. They have so many like Gillette and razor commercials. Every wedding commercial got a shaved man in it. But see, a lot of times they know men are being masculine now, so they'll throw a little beard in there every now and then. But the Lord is showing us what it means to be a masculine man. Women can grow beards. Now, I understand, I forget what the ailment is called. There are some women who have, light facial hair, and some women who have who might have a lot high level of testosterone and might have more beards on their face, but they're not intended to grow beards. Okay. Men grow beards, women don't. So that lets you know that's a separation from men and women alone. I always say, especially in today's world, in Sodom and Gomorrah, right? A lot of men are being mistaken for women and women are being mistaken for men, which is confusion. And the Lord is going to destroy all those that are trying to act like something that they're not, right? However, the more we want to be masculine in this era, a separating stage is growing a beard. And by beard, I mean whatever facial hair you can grow. Because you can see some of these men might have a little facial hair, but really all of these men are shaving theirs off. So even like you saw like Morris Chestnut, he had like the goatee. Some brothers can grow just the goatee, which if they grows along by itself, is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to use an example, the brother Makaala out in Cali, beloved brother out there, he got a goatee. Right, and his is natural, but but that it looks good on that brother, what I'm saying. But people in the world, they shaving. Morris Chestnut marred his beard. He destroyed it to get that look, you see. And so it's really going off, man. All right, and those are heathen customs that the people don't understand. And let's be real, men look better with beards, man. I think I might throw this picture of Jason Momoa. This might be my screensaver because that thumbnail, because there was one movie, I've been telling brothers about, Dune, which is it's about prophecy. You kind of got to fight through the first parts, but it's pretty good. And then the second one is dropping in March, but it's a prophetic movie. Not necessarily about prophecy in our time, but it's prophecy in the movie, prophecy to be fulfilled. And but it's still spiritual. But Jason Momoa, one scene he had a beard in there, and then when he got cleaned up, he came in and his beard shaved. And I'm like, man, the dude looked terrible now. And Jason Momoa, he's a Jake, by the way. People might think, I don't know what they think he is. I don't know what his background. He will tell you his background is. But that's an Israelite, right? He's an Israelite, man. Okay? But he looks terrible without that beard, man. He got the long hair, too. Come on, man. And I actually like the man's acting. I will say that. I like Jason. Whenever Jason Momoa is in something, I know it's going to be a good movie for the most part. All right? Frontier, a little shaky, but I'm still working on it. But besides that, I like Jason Momoa's movies, but they still emasculate men by making you shave your beards. They make you grow long. It's either long hair or bald head, shave face, wear a dress. It's always these things to make you look less of a man, where the Most High intended you to look more of a man, okay? And so I found this quote. This was on militarytimes.com because it was about men that were actually trying to get beard exemptions because of their faith. Now, a lot of them are doing it for heathenistic ways, but it's still righteous, you know what I'm saying, for them to have beards, because when you join the army, for the most part, they want to give you they want to shave you, and they want to give you a buzz cut, which who made that shit up anyway? What masculine? They try to make it look like that's an army, and you got men with buzz cuts with shaved faces, man. That's if you come up when you got a whole group of men that's at war and they got beards versus all men with no beards. Hey, all the dudes with no beards gonna be looking straight PUSSY, man. I'ma just keep it real. All right, but Esau liked you to look. He's all about presentation. He wants you to look clean cut, And your beard don't have to be long, It don't got to be long. Some brothers got real long beards, like the brother Ash up in Tampa, beloved brother. He got a nice long beard. The brother Mike Allen in our camp, Bar even got a long beard. They just tightly curled. The brother Amawan Gabar, the elder Amawan Gabar, that brother got he got like Aaron's beard. Once he let that thing down, man. But it's a righteous thing. It can be long or it can be short. Okay. You'll have brothers who got the beard close to the face, like Elder Yashawamba, all right, Elder Ariala. It's like they got theirs pretty close to the face, and that's fine too. But you're supposed to have a beard on your face or facial hair that you can grow. All right. It says here, there is no religious requirement for beards in heathenry. You see that? So when you're dealing with heathen customs, there's no heathen religious requirement for beards and heathenry. You see? So there is a beard requirement by the Most High, who you ignorantly call God. There is a facial hair requirement for men. Okay? And if you get a broad that says, I want you to shave your beard, or you look better without a beard, hey, man, tell her she tripping, and she shouldn't be dealing with you no way. That's a broad that, you can't trust these broads, man. A broad to try to do something to your facial hair, you know what I'm saying? But she just got to meet you, and she got to be able to love that. All right? You can tidy your beard up. You can groom it. You can put oils and berries. You can do all of that, man. Right? You can make it look good, smell good, but you ain't got to be out here. And brothers, take care of your beards, man. I'm going to say that too. Because, and look, brothers, I ain't coming at nobody, but brothers, some of y'all can take more time with your grooming, man. Your beard is basically the top of your head, but on your face. Put some oils in it, comb that thing, wash that thing, take care of it, man. All right. Because it's really, honestly, it's one of the first things people notice about you when they look at you, it's one of the first things. Oh, he got to be. They might not say it, but a part of them recognizes it. And when a broad compliments your beard, she most likely feeling you too. But going on, maybe I should get that other one. Oh yeah, like when you look online and you go into beard, it's representative of a badge of honor. Okay, a beard is a badge of honor, right? When a man has facial hair. Okay, let me look up something real quick. And the word for beard, all right, it might look like Zaquan when you look in the blue letter, but I believe it's Zaquana, right? It's still, the root word is Zaquan, which means ancient. So to have a beard is an ancient thing, okay? When you get beard in the etymon, it says close growth of hair on the chin and lower face, normally characteristic of an adult male. Okay. So it says that of the upper lip being distinguished in modern English as the mustache. So if you can only grow a mustache, hey, that's fine, brother. That's your beard. Okay. That's perfectly fine. And so people don't understand that this is a big deal. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read down. It says the Greek and Roman churches have long disputed about the beard. Why would they do that? Because those were sodomites. They were about cutting off the beard. They were about making you look womanly, making you look effeminate. All right, that's what they do. Okay. Whew. It says beard verb to grow or have a beard. The sense of confront boldly and directly. It says oppose openly, reproving in the beard to rebuke directly in person, personally. So hey, that's another reason. People when you rebuke them, that beard it gives you a little more. It also goes into age. It gives you a little bit more now a little more respect. When you think about the presidents, right? All them presidents look through with their shaved face, but the most respectable looking one was who? And there are other presidents, but Abraham Lincoln. He's the main president known for his beard. You know, he was an Edomite, but still, he had a beard on him. Okay. This is Leviticus 21:5. It says, they shall not make baldness upon their head. And so I know I've been talking a lot about the beard, and this started with the bald head thing, but they shave their heads off, man. Like that got to be a abstract and weird thing, man. Shaving your head off, man. Like, you can get it cut low, hey, man, and to bring up the brother Bar again, when he, sometimes it'll grow. We be calling the brother Socrates because when his hair grow, he look like Socrates. And if you look at an old picture, I ain't saying the brother Socrates. It's like a little inside joke we be saying, but when you look at old pictures of Socrates, Bar and him favor each other. And Socrates was a Jake too. But when Bar gets his hair cut low, it looks good, man. It looks like it's respectable. His hair, even with the lower hair, it ain't bald, but it's low, and it look respectable. He look like he's a handsome brother, and he looks respectable. But men that really care about themselves and carry themselves as men, they're not gonna shave their heads completely bald. It's because of their worldly insecurities too. That'd be another thing. Oh, your hair don't grow in all the way. Oh, patches grow on my beard. So they'll shave their heads off and they'll shave their beards off. And that's just going off, man. It says, they shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings of the flesh. So it says, nor shave off the corner of thy beard. So they ain't literally talking about the corner. It's because to cut the whole thing, if you shave that corner, the whole thing gotta go. All right, if you shave a corner of your beard off, and really that corner goes to the sides. You know what I mean? The fullness. It don't literally mean you can shave the bottom of the beard. Like that. That's through too. Okay, you shave that. They used to have this old you see Moabites or Ammonites. They'll have the beard and it'll just go around their mustache, but the chin is completely shaved off. Or like old westerns, they be looking through. I hate seeing that style. But but it says you shall not, they shall not. And so these are laws given to the priests, right? But we were still it says we are a nation of kings and priests. That means we got to follow these commandments too. All right, but these Hollywood celebrities, right? The ones that lead our people, cause them to err. They'll make it seem cool and popular. They'll take the famous guys like Michael Jordan and be like, oh, he's bald head and shaved face, so maybe you should do it too. Right? All of these men who people look up to, these hoopers, these entertainers, these rappers, these singers, these actors, but all of these dudes are sellouts, man. Right? The scripture saying in Matthew 16, it says, what man gain the whole world and lose his own soul? So these dudes will do anything for money. If Esau say, hey, shave your head and shave your beard for this role, they gonna do it. Even and see, Denzel don't wear a dress, but Denzel shaves his beard in multiple movies. And I'll never forget on Book of Eli, I'm like, why they have to, he was out there serving the Lord through the Spirit. And by the end, they had to defile him, right? They put him in the all white, but then they laid him down and shaved his head completely bald and shaved off his beard. They had to defile him to make it look like he's a righteous and holy man. But a righteous and holy man has the hair that he can grow on his head and on his beard. All right. Let me get this. And now this is a scripture to show you that it's a shameful thing to shave your beard off. All right. This is 2 Samuel 10:1. It says, and it came to pass after this that the king of children of Ammon and Hanun his son reigned in his said, Hanun. Then said David, I will show kindness unto Hanun, the son of Nahash, as his father showed kindness unto me. And David sent to comfort him by the hand of his servants for his father. And David's servants came into the land of the children of Ammon, and the princes, and the Ammonites are the so-called Japanese. And the princes of the children of Ammon said unto Hanun their lord, thinkest thou that David doeth honor thy father, that he hath sent comforters unto thee? Have not David rather sent his servants unto thee to search the city and to spy it out and to overthrow it? See, King David was an upright man, a righteous man. So he was literally trying to respect Hanun and his father, what they did. But, them heathens start getting in his ear. You don't think he just sending them so he can spy us out and do us wrong and take over our city? That's what they start telling them. So they decided to disrespect King David and his men after that, right? So the men that had come as ambassadors, right? And what they say, you don't harm the messenger. They harm the messengers, man. And this is another reason why them Ammonites got to go for their wild disrespect, man. And they still the same way to this day. It says, wherefore Hanun took David's servants and shaved off the one half of their beards and cut off their garments in the middle and even to their buttocks and sent them away. So, so that's a heinous thing, man. You go and travel and you thinking that everything is good. You're going to show love to another group of people, right? And we be showing love to people when they do us harm, man. All right. I am for peace, but they are for war. It says, shaved off one half of their beard. So they shave off half of their face. Can you imagine that? I don't even want to imagine it, but I've had dreams where I wake up and my beard shaved off in the dream. You know what I'm saying? Or, you eat abominations or something. But I've had dreams like that, and they frightening, man. I showed some brothers some old pictures of me without my beard when I was shaving. I used to shave in the world, right? Like maybe a year or two before I came in the truth, I was shaving my face clean, man. And I look back on those pictures, and I'm like, damn, bro, like I was looking like a heathen out here. What was I thinking? And I guarantee you, 90% of people, I'm gonna just say 100% of men look better with facial hair. All right, point blank, period. 100% of men look better with facial hair. All right, you just got to find it how it works for you. Okay, and hair on your head. Some hair. You ain't got to be full grown because the Lord giving us balance. He said our hair can't be bald, but our hair can't be long either. Okay, so the Lord gives us balance. But it says, so look at what he did. He cut off half of their beards, so now they got half a beard. It says he cut off the garments in the middle, so he cut up. It looked like those what are those things called? They like those garbs that you get at the hospital when you in there sick for a day and your ass is hanging out, right? It says even to their buttocks and sent them away. So those hospital garments that they put on you and it opens in the back. That's basically he cut up their stuff to where their asses was out, man. All right. It says, when they told it unto David, he sent to meet them because the men were greatly ashamed. Right? Why were they greatly ashamed? It's not just because of the buttocks thing, because the buttocks thing, like the cutting up the clothes, hey, that's embarrassing, it's disrespectful, it's shameful, but they can change clothes in one day. That beard gonna take time to grow back. Right? But it says, and the king said, tarry at Jericho until your beards be grown, and then return. He didn't say tarry at Jericho till you find new clothes. He told him to tarry at Jericho till your beards be grown because, they could be where in places like mountainous regions and areas where people wouldn't see them as much, because it's a shame to have your beard grown. Hey, like Elder Apostle R say, Lord willing, we always keep our beards because he say once a man cut that shave that beard off, he's done. You know what I'm saying? But brother, you can trim it. If you want, you can make it a little bit lower. You can grow it a little bit longer. You just can't shave that thing. Your beard, you can grow as long as you want, right? The Lord ain't got no limit on your beard growth. He said we ain't supposed to have long hair, which is talking about the top of our heads. But it says Aaron's beard. Matter of fact, let me get that, right? Just as a pretext. right? Aaron beard. Psalms 133:2, it says, it is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard, that went down to the skirts of his garments. That's how long his beard was. It was all the way down to the skirts of it. It was probably at his waist or past his waistline. It says his skirts. So, that's like past his waistline. That's how long his beard was. But the Lord don't got a limit for how long your beard can be. Now, I get it in this flesh because mine get a little long. You know what I'm saying? I might trim a couple hairs off of it, but I want it to be a little bit longer. But at the end of the day, the Lord decided this is the length it was going to go to. So it is what it is. But I'm grateful to have it, man. But he says, tarry at Jericho until your beards be grown and then return. Okay. So it was a shameful thing to have be an Israelite with lack of facial hair. All right. But the word for shave is galach. Galach. Right. It means to shave off, to poll, shave, be bald. Okay. And so when you go down to the lexicon, it says down here to be smooth, hence to be naked, especially to be bald. So when you're talking about being shaved, it means to be smooth, and they be having that smooth head, bro. You know what I'm saying? That kind of head you see and you rub your hands and you want to smack the hell out of it in the back. That's how their heads be looking so bright. They get that shit like spit shined. You have be looking glossy, looking like a basketball court. Look, they got that goddamn laminate on there. You know what I'm saying? Like the sun beaming on it. You see the one sunspot like a glare in their head. That's too much. It's too much, man. But that's a heathen custom, and people don't understand that. And these Israelites that are doing that, right? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that are doing that for fame, clout, looks, right? Money, all of that is nonsense. The Rock, man, The Rock, The Rock, man, you know what I'm saying? He looks, 10 times much better with a beard, man. You know what I'm saying? You see his photos when he got a beard. He looked like he looked like Earthworm Jim. Big swole ass, and he ain't got no hair on his head or on his face, man. And he can grow it. He grows when he was, what movie was that? It was the one it was like one of the Fast and the Furious when he like real big and he got his like goatee or his beard or something. You know what I'm saying? But these men just shave it off, and they'll shave it off in a heartbeat. You'll see them with hair or with facial hair or unbald heads. But then out of nowhere, they shaving it off, and they look weird, man. Where's your stash, nigga? You know what I'm saying? You can't trust a man without no facial hair. And then even if you got the stash and you in the truth and that's all you can grow, I'm rocking with you. But if you in the world and you just got the stash and you can grow more, hey, you going off and you look through, man. So I didn't want to make this too long. I just wanted to get this out through the spirit. Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Ruach Kodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect. Until next time, Shalom.